Okay, I got to admit, I'm actually interested in this one. I think this sounds like something that would actually be an interesting concept, and that's the whole one world under Doom thing. We haven't seen Doctor Doom doing much lately in the Marvel Universe, and to see him come out and actually be setting up to rule the world is something, because that's kind of Doctor Doom's whole thing. He's been wanting to rule the world and rule everything for a long time. To get in a story where he actually does that, seeing what happens, seeing how he leads up to that, all of that, that does sound interesting. Of course, it's Marvel and I don't trust them with it, but I would admit it does sound very interesting. Let's go to this article here from Screen Rant. Doctor Doom rules the Marvel Universe once again in one world under Doom. Okay? The status quo of the Marvel Universe is about to dramatically shift as its heroes at long last submit to Doctor Doom, one of the greatest villains in comic history. Doctor Doom has long sought great power, leading him to conquer his home country of Latveria. Now at long last, Doom will achieve his goal in next year's One World Under Doom event. Okay. Marvel revealed One World Under Doom at the San Diego Comic-Con. While the publisher did not reveal any plot details, creative teams, or a release date beyond the vague 2025, it did unveil a cryptic teaser image. The red-toned picture by an unidentified artist shows various Marvel heroes such as Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, and Scarlet Witch, all kneeling before Doctor Doom, who stands triumphant above them. This is the image here. Yeah, you see Doom there, reason is hands there, they're coming in 2025, one world under Doom, and the heroes are kneeling there. You have Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Hulk, Spider-Man, Black Panther. It looks like Ms. Marvel. You have the Thing, I think that's Johnny Storm. It's like Wolverine in the back there. So yeah, I mean, like I said, we haven't seen Doom doing much lately. So I think it would be interesting to see a story where Doctor Doom really does end up ruling the world or something like that. And you know how that's going to play out. It's Doom. You kind of know what he's going to do. So you want to see what's going on. I just hope to God they don't try to do some kind of redemption thing and turn Doom good. That's not who Doctor Doom is. I mean, it's in his name, Doom, but come on. But like I say, I think this is an interesting concept. I really do think so. Marvel did reveal that the events of One World Under Doom would spin directly out of the events of Blood Hunt. See, this is the kind of thing. Yeah, this is another event. And I don't have a problem with events. This is something that should have been an event on its own. Do events every couple of years, not every year. Every year, and you have about 4 or 5 events, man. Just come on, but still. Since its introduction over 60 years ago, Doctor Doom has become Marvel's ultimate villain. Nearly every hero in the Marvel Universe has encountered Doom at some point in their career, but he harbors a special grudge against Reed Richards. Doom's lust for power has led him to master both science and magic, as well as the throne of Latveria. Doom was not content to stop there, and his attempts at domination have been foiled time and again, yet through it all, Doom persists, biding his time. You see, this is why Doctor Doom is such an interesting character. They've never done him well in live action, but when it comes down to it, Doctor Doom is such a complex and powerful individual, because not only is he brilliant and has mastered science as a devil, he's also mastered magic and mysticism, and he weaves that together. His armor is not just science, it's also magic infused in it, so he literally is freaking powerful. That's what it is. Doom is a literal beast, and this is the kind of impact that you want. The fact that they have Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom in the MCU, they're bringing him back to do that. Apparently, they figure that's going to be some big thing or whatever. I really don't know. I'm just saying that Doctor Doom is a threat. Dr. Doom is a threat. This is the kind of guy who you encounter, and if you walk away, you're never the same. Literally every hero in the Marvel Universe has encountered Dr. Doom in one form or the other, had to rumble with him, and it doesn't always end in them just slapping him around and walking away. No, most of the time, they're lucky enough to survive. It's not just his armor, like I said, the man is brilliant. Dangerously brilliant, and that's what makes him so damn. Like he has a particular grudge against Reed Richards because he believes Reed Richards and him having this whole rivalry because Reed Richards may be the only person smarter than Dr. Doom, and he doesn't like that. So when you go up against Doom, you're not just going up against his power, you're going up against his intellect as well. This is why I really am interested in. We haven't seen Doom do much as of late, so to get a chance to see him really out there doing something now, one world under Doom, I think that's a really interesting concept. Marvel did reveal one intriguing detail about one world under Doom in the next big thing panel, and talk about the whole 8 deaths as Spider-Man and all of this and stuff. The comfort of Blood on Doctor Strange and his allies travel to Latveria seeking Doom's help with the vampire uprising. Doom offered his help but stated he must become the Sorcerer Supreme. So Dr. Doom agreed that he will help, but only if he becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. So that's how we ended up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme. Doom has something up his sleeve. He has some reason why he's doing this, and that's his whole thing. That's what Doom does. So it would be interesting to see how this play out. Dr. Doom is highly skilled in magic and has been a perennial runner-up for the title of Sorcerer Supreme, and now at long last the mantle is his. Like I said, Dr. Doom has wanted to be Sorcerer Supreme for a while, because to be Sorcerer Supreme gives you access to magic and mysticism that most others don't have. So he already has mastery of science and magic, but to get even more mastery of magic as the Sorcerer Supreme, it opens up new avenues and new doors to Dr. Doom, because remember, you have the entire magical spectrum as Sorcerer Supreme to work with. And with Doom having that now, with the way his mind works, that is not going to be something for anybody to be very comfortable with. And when you hear one world under Doom, like I say, this does sound interesting to me. Merely using his magic to bend others to his will is not in Doom's playbook, meaning he will get the heroes to submit to him another way. It is possible that Doom saves the day in Bloodhunt. The goodwill this would generate among both Earth's heroes and the general population may be enough to sway opinion in Dr. Doom's favor, leading to one world under Doom. I don't know, probably it might work on that way. It could be something. I just really hope they don't try to pull any of that whole, Dr. Doom is now a good guy nonsense. Nah, let's just leave it as is and run with that. But like I say, I am really interested in this. This one world under Doom thing does sound interesting. Dr. Doom hasn't had much playtime for a little while now, so to get him back out there doing Doom things and all of this stuff, that does sound really interesting to me. And this does sound like something to really kind of look forward to. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said before, it's Marvel. I know they're going to find some way to screw it up. That's a given. They're going to find some way to screw it up. But for right now, at least, it does sound interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.